We're live. Hey everybody, who we got in here? Anyone so far? Few. Yeah, there was a error for Facebook. Facebook comments might not show up on this. They say they've been having some issues, but anyway, if you're on Facebook watching, I might not see your comments. Welcome to episode 2. There was a name change from Military Monday to True Hustle, a veteran story. So today we got Four Brothers Mead, we got Joe, and we got Dan, 2 of the 4 brothers, here with us today. I'm pretty excited for them to tell their story. I've known them for a few years now, and they're a great group of guys. So without further ado, let's meet the brothers.
Vikings, Norsemen. For centuries they raided in search of wealth and land. Their drink of the gods, mead. Join us now in the return of an era, back to the glory days, with Four Brothers Mead.
There we have it. Did it play good?
Played
You
great.
played all the way through?
It's awesome.
All right, yeah, we're having a little bit of connection issue, so it's probably because of the storm. Welcome, Dan, Joe, 2 of the 4 brothers. So how was your guys' day?
It was good. Early. Started early. Pretty productive.
Good.
It was good.
Awesome. How about you, Dan?
Yeah, man, it's pretty good. Can you hear me okay? I know I was having connection issues.
You're perfect.
All right, cool, man. Yeah, we're still hard at it right now. We're down there bottling, getting the next batch of blackberry mead ready. So
Awesome. Well, you better save me one this time.
Will do, man.
How is I know you guys were doing curbside service and everything, but do you guys have any plans of opening up anytime soon?
Dan, you want to answer that?
Yeah, sure. Yeah, absolutely. We do. So we're looking at opening up this Friday or Saturday. So we're looking at this next coming up weekend. It probably be Friday or Saturday, one of those 2 days. We'll announce something on our social media. Yeah.
Yeah, that's great. I'm glad you guys.
You can hear that loud drilling. I have my neighbor's an HVAC guy, and he's installing some.
I was going to say, what?
I'm trying to finish my basement. It's not an A10 flying over.
That's what it sounded like. It was a brat.
Yeah.
But that's good. I know you were just opening when this CV issue hit and we got put on lockdown. So how did that go with curbside service? I know from what I've seen, it was going pretty good.
Yeah, man. Joe, you want to go ahead?
Yeah, I mean, I think it went pretty awesome, actually. I was a little worried that we would sell out really fast, but I think it worked out perfect because it gave us a few weeks. People were able to trickle in. The further it went along, more people were coming in. So we could consider that like a 2-week soft open. I think it went great.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that was good. I did see a lot of advertisements on social media, and I figured it was going over good for you, which is that's great. So yeah, it's terrible that this happened. Just what was it? It was literally almost the exact time that you.
It was like the Monday, I believe. It was like the week that we were supposed to have our grand opening.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Well, now I bet you your grand opening is going to be fantastic now.
Yeah, and we got that pretty awesome patio back too.
Did you get that finished?
Yeah, it's about 95% complete. We've got a little odds and ends and things we got to touch up, but it probably will not be ready 100% ready by this weekend, but it will be open. So this weekend we'll have our patio open, and yeah, man, it's awesome. It's a cool patio.
That's good. Yeah, just in time for this weather to clear up and Mother Nature to get straight.
Right.
So, but like myself, not a few years back when I ran across you guys on IG, I had no idea what mead was. So if you would like, tell your story about what mead is and how you guys came about of producing it.
Yeah. Joe, go ahead.
I was going to say, you're usually more knowledgeable on the Norse mythology part of it.
Sure.
But
So,
mead is, it's the oldest form of alcohol, known to man. And like I said, Dan, you know the mythology the best, but it occurs naturally in the wild. It's instead of fermenting grapes like a traditional wine, we ferment honey. So it's water, yeast, and honey. And I think it's smoother, more delicious, less acidic. It just tastes more natural. It's awesome.
It is. It's really good.
Yeah. It's it's honey wine. It's our traditional mead is quite literally just honey, water, and the yeast to ferment. And it's just all natural. We don't put any kind of extra additives in or whatnot for clarity and other purposes. We want the full flavor of what mead is supposed to taste like. So we basically started off, the four of us, myself, Joe, Chris, and Brian. And, Joe and Chris and Brian were in like a triangle of deployments together. And I'm the old guy of the group, so I was in and out before they were in. But so we were always, we're tighter than family. You know how the brothers are, brothers in arms, sisters in arms. And one day we were, just kind of hanging around. And I know there's a lot more to this story, but we like mead. We're all of northern, Germanic descent, and so I really absorbed myself into my history and my ancestry, and my Nordic past, and in my bloodlines and whatnot. I kind of geeked out on some genealogy stuff a while back, and I've embraced. I can never really find a mead that tasted like honey wine. It was always more of just like a white wine. Joe, you describe it pretty well, but it
it's like a watered down Pinot Grigio. It's not good.
Yeah, but we decided one day, hey, why don't we just try to make it ourselves? We were trying different bottles of mead here and there, and so it kind of it started off as a homebrew. Honestly, it was just us playing around with just trying to make good mead, and let the family try it, let friends try it. People really liked it, and word got out. Hey, can I get some of your mead? Where do you sell your mead? And then people, the word got out, and then people really started wanting it. And all of a sudden, you've got places calling you saying, "Hey, where can we sell?" We're in a grocery store or different liquor stores. How can we buy your mead? And we weren't a business at that point, so that's when we started up out of the hobby realm and into commercial production. So it just took off from
fast, man. Yeah, it happened super fast.
Yeah.
Like we weren't able to contain it.
Absolutely.
We couldn't really keep it slow if we wanted it to. And we're happy it's fast, but it just exploded faster than we thought it would.
Hey, look at that! Look at that guy!
Look at that guy right there.
While you were saying where could you buy it, here's a list of markets or I guess you would call some of them liquor stores.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, Friar Tuck's is a well-known liquor store here in the St. Louis area, and right across the river in Illinois as well.
Mm-hmm. O'Fallon, Missouri, Fenton, Missouri, St. Louis. Of course, the Four Brothers Meadery in Festus, Missouri. If you're,
That is the best place to buy it, by the way.
It is. It is the best place. If you're local,
Mhm.
if you're watching this on Facebook, you're a Missouri resident. Well, I mean, you pretty much have to be Missouri. If you're not a Missouri resident, they do ship. You can buy online, correct?
Yes.
That's right.
Yes. You can buy online. What are the states that you do not send to?
There's a few states I know. California is a big one. We've had a lot of requests for. Oddly enough, Illinois, right across the river, we can't ship to there. A lot of the northeastern states we cannot ship to. I don't want to. I think.
Yeah, but do you have a list, like someone tries to purchase it online, it'll stop them?
Correct. Yeah. So if you pull up
Okay.
on that web page, on the shop drop down, there's a link to Vino shipper. So for out of Missouri state, so if that shop, and then you'll see out of state Vino shipper, and that'll take you to our Vino shipper page, and that's for all out of Missouri state orders.
Okay, great.
Yeah.
Awesome. Yeah, it's like I said, I had no idea what it was at first, and I was a little skeptical about it. But I gave it a try. I was so skeptical, and I think it was because I was sketched out that I had to buy it from you in Lowe's parking lot.
That's how you know you're getting the highest quality.
Highest quality
That's right.
mead.
That's right. That was in our we any small business goes through growing pains, and
Of course.
before we had this the meadery with the tanks and everything, you can come in and do flights and glasses and buy the glass and bottles and whatnot. But we did sell. We had the license to sell. We just didn't have a tasting room like we do now. So we either have to ship it, or in your case, Rob, we we decided to meet up locally somewhere that was convenient and hand out the bottle. So.
It was good. No, it was
Yeah.
very, very professional packing. Great presence as a bottler. You guys bottle everything in house, and it looks very professional.
Yeah.
Thank you. Appreciate
Parking
that.
lot deals, Jaysin Static. That's right. If it's not a little stabby, are you really getting a good drink?
Exactly. And I was thinking about showing your video that you were talking about when you stabbed the guy.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
But I was really liking the video we showed. Hopefully on their side it showed all the way through, because my connection, both of them were very choppy, and I don't know if it played. Hopefully it did.
It played through on my end.
Good. Yeah, this is something new that I wanted to do, with the videos. Maybe my future brands that come on have something they can advertise as well. So
no, it's good. I like it. I like the title and everything, man. I think you're on it.
Thank you. I appreciate it. Hopefully we get some traction pretty soon. I'm trying to build my YouTube presence more than, I give the option to stream live on Facebook as well, but I'm trying to push everyone towards YouTube. So I got a lot of videos on there. If you guys aren't subscribed, you're watching from Facebook, you can find me on YouTube, True Allegiance Flag Company. I got a lot of build videos on there. Mostly just do production videos of products, product videos, and that sorts. So I'm not trying to be a YouTube star. I'm just trying to push my brand over to another platform to be noticed a little more. So it's going good so far.
Yeah, man. No, you got a lot of good videos. You got a lot of good videos of all the stuff you make. There's a lot of good content there.
Thank you. I appreciate it. I don't plan it.
Yeah.
It's just, once I come out to the shop, hey, I might make a video today. So I need to do one very soon because I haven't in a while. So, but yeah, it's you guys are doing something great. If you're new in the stream and you didn't see it before, Four Brothers Mead is out of Festus, Missouri. I think how I found you was from VRV, Veterans Referring Veterans. which apparently is doing their job because that's how I found you. They will be on the show on the 18th, so 2 Mondays from now.
There you go, man. Yeah, I'll watch in for that.
Justin's goofy.
He is. He's a good guy. I was actually on the VRV podcast. I think it was the weekend before last. Yeah. It's a good time. So it's great. It's great getting the veterans together. Before any of this, I had a very hard time adjusting. And definitely being able to talk shop with other veterans, it definitely helps a lot.
Yeah, no, I agree with that. I agree.
So, Joe,
Gina, I'm glad you like it.
Yeah, Gina's from St. Genevieve. She's one of my friends. But yeah, you're getting around to the surrounding areas for sure.
It's awesome.
Yeah. But
yeah.
Go ahead.
No, I was gonna say I appreciate everyone's support out there. It means a lot to us. It's like any small business. You start from nothing and you build your brand. So, any little support is huge for us. So, thank you to everyone out there.
Yes, exactly. Yeah, and even if you don't, like, are you gonna do maybe online shopping for pickup? Maybe if they're close.
So you mean like yeah? So right now on our website, if you're in the state of Missouri, there's an option for a local pickup.
Okay.
Yeah, so you don't have to have it shipped to you. If you're in St. Genevieve, St. Gen, and you're going to be up this way, or you don't mind a little drive, up this way, you can order online and select local pickup, and we'll be in touch, and we'll schedule a day to pick up your mead.
Mead at a local Lowe's Hardware.
Yeah.
No, it's funny though. I'm glad I reached out to you. It's created our relationship, and I think we got something good. And the more momentum we get, and the more veterans we have behind us, it's definitely going to take off. And you guys are going to need a bigger building.
Yeah, we're looking
already.
We've get some plans. So
yeah.
No, the meadery here is always going to be here. If you haven't been in here, you got to get in here. We'll be open this next coming weekend, I believe. So
good.
But this will always be here. Production may move to a larger facility. We'll see.
Awesome. Do you have a weekday schedule?
So the only weekdays we're going to be open are Friday, possibly Thursday as well. We're on the fence with Thursday, but as of right now, Friday for sure, and then we'll be open Saturday and Sunday as well. Okay. Well,
Jesse's going to have to figure something out. She's going to take a vacation day for us to come. Then she works all the weekend, so.
Yeah, we'll figure something out.
I feel the pain. I'm every other weekend, so.
Okay, cool. But yeah, I appreciate you guys coming on. You want to plug your Instagram or anything? I think I got the guys dropping your links in the chat as well.
There you go.
Yeah, man. Yeah. Jason's been awesome.
Yeah, I got a couple good moderators. Jaysin, he's a pretty good moderator.
There you go. So no, just our social media is we're on Facebook at Four Brothers Mead and Instagram at Four Brothers Mead, all the same. We do have a YouTube channel, but it's not much. I haven't been, none of us have really been keeping it up. We've been so busy with production lately, but
Right.
We got all these ideas, some funny content we want to make. It's just right now we all have full-time jobs, and then this.
Right.
So
exactly.
we're trying to keep up with it. We're slowly creating stuff. We can't pay people yet to do this stuff for us. So it's just
right. That's understandable. It is. And what I talked to Justin about is with how do you manage all the content? Because you're on Facebook, you're on Instagram. I don't know if you guys ever branched out to do anything else, but I'm on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok now. YouTube, which pretty much all has a specific content. I try not to, post the same thing on each platform. So it's definitely hard. And I know if someone's doing this as a side hustle, as a brick and mortar, and working full time, it's definitely difficult to do.
Oh yeah. With Dan, I know he's got the most time he's able to put into it. So it's just he does a lot, does as much as he can. Every other weekend I'm trying to be available. Every other Monday I'm available. My schedule's all crazy. So
yeah,
it's
and
a true
a lot
hustle.
of people.
It's a true hustle.
It's a true hustle, and that's why I kind of wanted to change the name. I mean, there's a few other channels on YouTube that use Military Monday, and it was cool at first. I just wanted to get away from it and do something original.
Yeah, I like this a lot more.
I do
Good,
too.
thank you. I appreciate it. Good, but do we have any questions in the comments section?
Let's see. The first one I see is from Jaysin. Joe or Dan, do you have? There you go. Do you have a weird or funky type of flavor in the pipeline for the mead? We're experimenting with a flavor right now. We made it before when we were much smaller, brewing it out of dirty toilets and showers we found in the woods. And
But
now
the moonshine,
Jelly
Jack.
Bellies.
The moonshine.
Now that it's cleaner.
It's the liquor version of Jelly Bellies.
Yeah.
With, being boozled.
No, we do have. So we've got a list of about 10 different ideas, kind of in the brainstorming cloud, and they're viable options. So I mean, we're gonna there'll be some new flavors, absolutely. When we release them, a lot of it'll depend on the season and whatnot. I know in the near future, we are discussing the plans to open up a kind of like a mead club, and so we'll have exclusive meads available in that club. That's a first. You heard it first.
Yeah, that's a.
So yeah, there are other flavors in the pipeline.
That's great. Kind of like an executive club,
Yeah.
That's something interesting. I think that'll go over well.
Yeah,
maybe you guys can meet down in the basement and sip mead while you're inspiring us for something.
Yeah.
Down in the speakeasy.
We find our flavors in the Lowe's parking lot.
Yeah. That's great. But Jaysin just needs to tell everyone that I have a TikTok.
Oh, there you go. Yeah.
So
is it you just make short dancing videos? I don't know what TikTok is.
Yeah, I don't dance. It's a lot of the build videos, and TikTok has gotten me quite a few sales in the only 2 months that I've been there. Wow. I think I've made six or 8 sales in the 2 months that I've been on TikTok. Yeah. And it's more than Instagram in 4 years.
Interesting. Real quick, I've seen it's been up there for a second. Tactical technician.
Here we go. Yeah,
throw that up there.
He's a good guy. He's an Army veteran, and he started plugging my channel. Willingly, and I didn't even. I knew of him. I watched his videos, and then one day I seen him. He's shouting me out on his videos, which is great. He's a great guy. He does survival videos. He does some live streaming.
Okay.
Yeah, if he's willing to plug your guys' stuff.
I'm gonna have to start watching that on my phone while we're.
I was gonna say tactical technician. Yeah, I'm gonna have to. I'm into that. To check. So he has a YouTube page himself. He's got a channel. All right.
Yeah, he does.
You got a new follower, man.
Survival videos. Some shooting videos. He does all kinds of good stuff.
Right on, man. I like it. I'll definitely follow you.
Definitely a man's channel for sure.
Nice.
Love it.
He's got a video new video out tomorrow, he said.
But yeah, man, if you got time on a video and you feel like, dropping our name, absolutely. We'll never say no, and we appreciate the support. We'll try to. Where are you from?
Tech. I can't remember. Where is he from? Where are you from, Mike?
Is he in the state of Missouri?
Let's say if he's close, we can hook him up if he's able to come visit us.
Yeah, absolutely.
I think he's Arkansas, so he's not that far.
Arkansas, yeah.
Yeah. I say Arkansas too. It must be a Missouri thing.
Yeah. You see
Tech's a great guy. Tech's a great guy for sure. He's Army veteran. He's a good guy. And that's what I'm trying to build. That's why I'm doing this. This is what exactly the thing that I'm trying to build is getting veterans together,
right,
through this platform. So hopefully we get some sales through this live stream.
There you go.
Yeah,
there you go.
That'd be awesome.
Yeah. But you guys got anything else?
Joe?
I don't have anything, Dano. I don't know about you. I know you're going to be running back downstairs, going back to some bottling. I had some issues come up, and I wasn't able to make it back to the meter today. But I was there early this morning, and sanitizing bottles, cases of bottles. So hopefully that speeds up the process.
It's definitely something that is not instant gratification. It's definitely something that takes time. Each step. How long does it usually take to make a batch?
So it takes from day 0 to bottle and ready to go. I mean, we try to let it go. If we could let it go 6 months, that would be great. So it takes a little bit of time. I mean, 4, 5, 6 months or longer. But you're right. It's not instant gratification. I mean, you cross your fingers and we keep our process pretty consistent. So we know, what our outcome will be. But it's definitely not overnight. But anyhow, it
smells delicious while it's cooking.
Right, it does. You told me once before, Dan, that the longer it sits, the better it tastes.
Absolutely. Yeah. So technically, with our process, after about 30 days, it's alcohol, but it's pretty rough. It's just not smooth. It's the opposite of smooth. As far as wines go, it just smooths out over time. So you give it 5-6 months, or longer, it just gets more smoother. So.
And with me being an hour and a half away, I like to savor mine. I don't sit there and drink a lot of it. I pour me a small glass while I'm making dinner, and sip on it. And I had the coffee mead for, I'm saying, a good 6 months, because that's the first one I bought from you.
Yeah. And
it did. It got better as it sat. So it's definitely true. It's definitely true that the longer it sits, the better it is.
And even just a little glass, like you said, just a little glass sipping on at dinner time or something. Just the glass will do it. Our mead is 16% ABV for those that didn't know. So it, a standard wine pour it'll get you there. Pretty dangerous.
It will, yeah.
I'm with you there, Jaysin.
It's fairly effective.
It's definitely something that you could drink a large amount of, because it doesn't have the acidic taste of a wine. It definitely tastes nothing like beer, but it's just, it's hard to describe if you've never tried it before.
Yeah, you can't drink it expecting to taste wine. We've had some friends that try it and they're like, oh, it tastes really weird. It doesn't taste like wine at all. We're like, well, it's not wine. So that's probably why.
Yeah.
Hey, I see the question. How long did it take to find the perfect mix for a great mead?
So Dan, we've been doing it for a few years now, it seems like, and I think we really hammered it down. So
I would say, I'd say probably within the first year, we found a pretty good mix. It's really a combination of, well, first off, you got to have good, clean water. That kind of goes without saying. The less chemical taste and all that stuff, the better. Anyhow, so
you're
clean
not using
water aside, it really comes down to the honey you use and the yeast you use, and it's a combination of those two. And there are a lot of different types of yeast out there that do different things. That affect your product in different ways, and then the honey certainly is the major element. Each season of the honey harvest changes the profile. There are different flowers and wildflower, in the spring and in the summer, and each time, each harvest is a little bit different. So I'd say, I don't know, I'd say at least by the end of the first year, we found a pretty good recipe that fit.
And with the harvest, that brings up a good point. With the harvest being a little bit different, it's each barrel that we get now sometimes tastes a little bit different. One was lighter and one was darker with this batch we just made. And so every bottle, in different batches, it might not taste like the last one. It's going to be very close to it, but it's not going to. It may or may not be exactly like it.
Yeah, that's strange. I've never heard of that before.
Yeah, it's just like Dano said, just depends on the season, where the bees went, what pollen they got, what plant they got it from.
Kind of like your wines and whatnot, where some years will be better than others, and that's the same thing with the honey harvest. You can't tell the bees where to grab pollen from; they're just going to do it. So each batch, our traditional, we keep the process exactly the same when we make it. So.
That's good. And you guys, you use the same, I don't want to say manufacturer, but you get the honey from the same person, same company?
Right. Yeah, we do. And I see the question down there about the bloopers or the...
Yeah, I've been wanting to get to that. Dan, I wasn't there this night, but I really feel like you should maybe tell when we got the new barrels and you're trying to get the honey into this batch and like I said, I wasn't there, but the way you described it, like the bag almost exploded on you, and you're just like soaked in honey.
So
We've
had a couple mix-ups. We've had a couple unplanned, things that have come up. But just like in any business, especially small businesses where you're looking to find the next edge and whatnot, especially in the R&D field. Like you said, Joe, we had we added a little bit too much honey to one batch, and it was a little sweeter than expected. We also, one of the biggest R&D kind of mix-ups we had was with remember our first coffee, Joe? We added way too much coffee.
I loved it.
We said we need a coffee mead.
I still have a bottle of that downstairs.
We need a coffee mead. Yeah, and so we were, it's just like the question. It's just R&D. You don't know what to expect, so we just you start tinkering around recipes, and you could always add a little more here and there. But we definitely added way too much coffee.
So that's great. It's just like pouring some liquor in your coffee.
Oh
yeah. It was. I mean, I like coffee. I drink it all the time before I go to bed, but any time of the day. But it was a lot of coffee.
Jaysin, beef farmer? Absolutely not. There's no time. We have no time.
Yeah. I thought about you guys the other day. Me and Jesse were on a drive out in the country, out in the county roads of Cape County, and we came to a stop sign at the intersection of two county roads with nothing around except for about, I would say it was probably about 50 bee boxes out in the open, nothing around it. on the corner of 2 county roads. So
Wow,
I know
nice.
that's crazy. It's like, nothing around it whatsoever. No houses nearby, nothing, no fence. It was just bees swarming.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And now you got to worry about these bee farmers have to worry about these Asian murder hornets. I mean, geez.
Yeah. What was it? Was it Asian or African a few years back that they were
It was
worried about?
The killer bees.
the killer
were the
bees,
African.
African killer bees.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Probably from
That's great.
Somalia, the horn.
but
Probably from Djibouti.
for the amount of honey that we
I
purchased,
probably brought them back with me.
yeah. But
Yeah, that'd be awesome,
with
Jaysin.
the amount of honey that we go through, it would be impractical to have us run our own honey farms. We buy our honey by the 55-gallon drum, and for reference, here's a fun fact: one bee in a lifetime can produce 1/12 of a teaspoon of honey.
Oh my
So
gosh.
I mean, that's you're talking about millions and millions of bees, over hundreds of hives across the area. It's a full-time job. It absolutely is a full-time job.
Right. Yeah. That's insane.
So it's a lot of honey.
It is.
But anyhow.
Oh, Tack said
Yeah, good deal.
I'll connect you, Tack. I'll text you their information. If that's good with you guys.
Yeah, text it. I'm taking a picture of it too right
Absolutely,
now.
man.
Okay.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
Well,
it's exactly what I'm trying to get through is what's happening tonight. So that's good. It makes me feel good about future episodes.
Yeah, man.
Absolutely.
I love it.
Heck
I love
yeah.
it.
So,
Appreciate the
but
support.
we were talking about coffee mead. I'm trying to get Eric on. He will be on the 25th. I scheduled him for. So
There you go.
Yeah. So how did you guys run into Eric? Was it through VRV?
So we were, just true hustle, man. We were just busting it, getting at it, and just like always, and we were reached out to by this company called Got Your Six Coffee Company, and Eric and Jamie, and great people. They liked our marketing. They liked what they saw, and they saw potential, and so they reached out to us, and we just started talking and chatting, and talked collaboration, and like the veteran community, veteran businesses, we help each other out. How can we work together to get each other's word out, and that's when we collaborated with them. We had already been working on a coffee mead prior to meeting them, and then through some development and testing and whatnot, we decided to fully go with their coffee.
I don't know if you can see it. I got it up right here.
Yep.
Oh, there you go. You got it right there.
Yep.
Do you guys use all? Do you guys use all 0 Dark 30?
We do. Yeah. So 0 Dark 30 is is our secret recipe with our coffee. So, if you haven't had Got Your Six coffee, I know you plan on having a whole show with him.
Mm-hmm.
They're great people, and it's super good coffee too. It's some good coffee.
It is. It's great. I know.
Makes a great mead.
I did have to find out the hard way, but 0 Dark 30 is not a dark blend.
It is not. It's not. Yeah.
It's okay though.
More of a medium. Yeah.
Yeah, it's a
but
medium
it's good.
blend.
It's some good stuff. It makes a damn good mead. So.
My favorite's Thin Blue Line.
There you go.
That's my favorite.
Hey, when will they be fully open? So we'll be fully open this coming up weekend. So we're looking at either Friday or Saturday as an opening date. We'll open up probably about, say about noon on Saturday. If we're open Friday, it might be a little later. But this weekend we'll have the patio available. It won't be 100% done, but we'll have it available. We'll have flights available. We'll have by the glass available. You can hang out, inside. We still have to, try to keep our social distancing and whatnot while we're here.
Sure,
But
yeah.
we're open.
I just got a text message from a friend in North Carolina. And it looks like he's enjoying some at the fire.
Oh, great.
Nice.
He's drinking a Sear Moon orange.
Yeah. And I was telling someone the other day that I think it was Justin through VRV that I can't ever say the names. I'm gonna need a couple of lessons on all of your pronunciations of the meads. So all I know is I like the coffee mead and I like the maple.
Yeah, so sorry, I got a low.
I think he just froze out.
I think he froze.
I think he has a low battery, but that picture's great. I mean, look at his face.
That's a good picture. Screenshot that.
Can you pop that up and full screen that for a second? Is that possible? I feel like maybe we can edit that.
Hey, I'm back here now. Can you hear? Can you see me now?
Yeah, we were just laughing at your face.
We're just admiring your freeze screen. Yeah, you're good.
Yeah, we got you, Dan. Jaysin, thank you. Glad you like the website.
Yeah, thanks, man. So all of our meads are named after Norse mythology. Norse mythology names. So there's a story behind each of the flavors that ties into a different Norse mythology story. So
yeah, Tack. We're in Festus, Missouri. We're like right off Highway 55, about 2 miles off 55.
Yep, right below St. Louis a little bit.
Yep.
But yeah, with Tack's job, he does travel, so he might run through. We're both right on 55.
Uh-oh.
So,
guys, I don't know if you could hear me, but I'm losing you.
Yeah, we could hear you, Dan, but yeah, you're froze.
You good?
But yeah, Tack, if you're driving down 55, either Dan can meet you like right there off the Festus exit. That way, if you didn't have much time, I mean, maybe even in the Lowe's parking lot, I don't know. Yeah. Or I am close to the Imperial Main Street exit, or even Bridgerton Road exit. It's all on 55. I can, either one. So yeah, we'll figure something out.
Yeah, that'd be good. It's a 100% legal transaction. Just
absolutely,
so you know.
Yeah. Of course, we encourage everyone to come in and check out our meadery here. We're at 124 East Main Street in Festus, and we've done a lot of work to this old building. The building was built in 1894. We have the original flooring, the original brick, the ceiling. It's pretty awesome.
A great building.
Yeah, it's pretty awesome. Plus, we've got a couple of Rob's flags. We've got a couple of your flags up here too.
Oh, yeah.
So.
Yeah, so now it's really good.
Yeah.
That's right.
But yeah, I seen your Instagram posts with your decorations and all of your swords and your helmets, and it all turned out really good.
Thanks,
it all turned out great.
Yeah.
Even your I can almost see the bar.
Yeah.
Epoxy, the river table you got there. Yeah.
That's right, man.
They got the whole bar is a river table. It looks awesome.
I don't know if you can see this or not.
Yep.
There we go.
Yeah, it's a good shot.
All the way down.
Yeah.
Oh, look, there's a flag.
There it is. Barely. You barely see it.
Yeah.
It's too small. I think we need to get a bigger one in there.
Yeah. Yeah.
We can go 8 foot.
There you go. That's a 5 foot flag. That thing's a monster, man.
It is.
Yeah. Say I'm gonna have to build an 8 foot there.
Yeah.
I don't know how I get there.
But anyhow.
Yeah.
So yeah.
We're
hey, my battery is probably about to die here pretty soon, Rob.
Yep. We're getting ready to close down right now anyway. So
I hate to leave you, man.
But yeah, if this thing goes
to sleep, you could probably hear her playing in the background this whole time.
Yeah.
I have the first month scheduled, so we're gonna see how this goes, and then if it picks up any traction, I know not a lot of people like to watch and listen to podcasts on YouTube, so I have the option to bring this to a podcast platform. So we're probably going to do that if it does take off. If we can stick with it, we'll be good. We'll go and try to use Castbox. So look out in the future for that. It is simple as cutting the audio, uploading to Castbox, do a few tweaks here and there for audio. I think it'll be good. Like I said, not a whole lot of people like just to get on YouTube to watch and listen to a podcast. So
I'd rather watch than just listen. I'd rather see put a face to the voice.
Exactly. I would too.
That guy's hideous. Stay on radio.
Jeez, Dan, put a hat on.
I know, it's terrible. It's terrible.
But yeah, we can also the way I was thinking at first as a video podcast is I can plug your guys' website. We can look at your website. We can look at your social media. All right here. I'm a visual guy. I like to see it more than it stimulates my mind a little bit more if I'm looking at it as well. So, but yeah, it's I think it'll be a good thing.
Right on, man. Right on. Well, hey, before my phone cuts out here, man, I just want to say thanks to everyone who's still listening, or and everyone who did hop on. I appreciate it. Appreciate the support. Appreciate you supporting Rob and us, and it means a lot. Every little bit of support helps.
I agree.
Yeah,
I'm with you.
I appreciate you guys coming on tonight.
Yeah, man.
You guys, if everyone listening has time, just go ahead and share the link to this. That'd be awesome too.
Yeah. Like, subscribe, share. Let's build this veteran community.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
All right.
Thank you, Jaysin.
I'm gonna sign off. Thanks guys for coming. I'll definitely link you guys up with Tactical Technician, and we'll see if we can get you some sales that way too.
There you go, man.
Yeah, absolutely.
All right. Thanks guys. We'll see you later.
Hey, thanks, Rob. See you, buddy.
See ya. All right. That was a good show. Yeah, Dan and Joe, they're both great guys. There's 2 others, Brian and oh my gosh, I'm drawing a blank. It's okay because I've never met him. He's currently deployed right now, and he's off fighting a good fight. He's active duty Army. So, but yeah, if you haven't checked them out yet, don't forget, check out fourbrothersmead.com. They do ship if you're local to the Festus surrounding areas. Check them out. I know a lot of people go through Festus both directions. So yeah, if you're in there in Festus one weekend, definitely stop by Main Street, check them out. But we're running on 50 minutes, so we're a little bit over, but it's okay. Appreciate you guys for watching. Next week we have Combat Flags. He's a veteran with a great cause. He makes great products. He takes old uniforms and creates an actual miniature flag with them. It's a great thing. I found him on Instagram, and I'm definitely trying to get all of all the veteran businesses that I do like onto the show. Trying to get them, plugged as much as possible. So, but yeah, next week, 7 p.m. Combat Flags, 5/11. So I'll send out reminders. Thanks for watching, guys. If you haven't already, like and subscribe. I appreciate it. I'm trying to build this YouTube thing to be as successful as my Facebook. So if you're on Facebook watching, head over to YouTube. Not a lot of people know, but if you have a Google account, if you have a Gmail account, you do have a YouTube account. So stream on over, or go on over there and stream some things that I got, and I'd appreciate it. All right, guys. So until next week, I appreciate you for coming by. We'll talk to you later.